What's up, everybody? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome back to another episode of Bar Breakdown, where we break down the bars. So, Carter Deems hit my phone up. I'm just playing. No, I actually reached out to Carter Deems, man. Respect to him, big ups to him. I like what he does when he comes onto the stage, when he comes out to battle, when he's on the card. I know it's always going to be a good time, man. So I reached out to Carter Deems, and I let him know that I dropped that Bonnie Godiva battle. Show a lot of respect and love to any MC that's out here doing the stage, man. That's what I do it for. But he hit me back. We had a little chit chat, and he told me that one of the battles that he had a lot of fun with was one with him versus Illmac. So I'm gonna present to y'all today is Illmac versus Carter Deems, of course. He did mention that this was a battle that took place within, I think it's like 5 day to a week's prep. So, big shout out to Illmac too. He goes way back in my book, back when him and the Source were doing the 2-on-2 tournaments back in the day, man. That was definitely dope. I've been watching battle rap since those days and the Murder Moot days when he was walking up to people out, hopping out the car, hopping into battles and rapping into the shoe stores. Then you got the Source and Illmac winning tournaments left and right. Then they had the 2-on-2 thing go down. So this is a cool battle, man. It definitely shows the how can I say? It shows the skills of these two guys. With only 5 days prep, and they brought this much, I guess, humor to the rap game and still rapping. They didn't have so much time to prep and write 100% for each other. But the fact that they still came through and they represented the culture and they did what they did on this battle, it's a big thing for me, and I do want to do a spotlight on Carter Deems 100% because I think I think the culture itself, I think it's a good thing to have someone like him in the culture that bring that humor and I guess sort of that soft side to battle rap too and still make it a good battle. So without further ado, man, let's get right into this battle. We got Carter Deems versus Illmac. Let's go.
Los Angeles, make some noise, y'all. We're getting into the secret battle for the event, so I'll jump right into it. Battler to my right, introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm Carter Deems. I just wanted to, if you don't mind, I want to say something serious. I took this battle, I've been, doing jokes and stuff, but I took this battle absolutely serious. And before we get started, I want to say two things. First is, I took this as serious as I could, and I promise that I'm not going to, forget any lines. I'm not going to stumble. I'm not going to choke. And the second thing I wanted to say is,
The battle hasn't even started yet, and the Carter Deems already got the room shaking, man. That's dope. Let's go.
The second thing I wanted to say is good luck, Immaculate.
Good luck, Matt. Let's go. Come on.
All the way from Portland, battler to my left, introduce yourself.
Yo, it's Illmaculate. Make some noise, y'all.
Like I said, man, big shout out to Illmac too, man. So he's definitely been in the game since Grind Time and KOTD and a bunch of other leagues, man. He's been holding it down for, I want to say maybe 10 to 15 years-ish. He's been in the game a while too, so let's go.
I don't usually do this, but I just want to make a couple shout-outs, on some real shit. On my, shout-out Jonathan, Thaddeus Von Hammerschmidt III, Jamiroquai Tupac, Benefit, Wilma, Mrs. Boots, and I know I'm slipping on some of their names, but all of Carter Deems cats. Make some noise.
Let's go.
All right, Immaculate won a coin toss. It's on Carter Deems. Let's get it back to the basics. Let's go.
Sometimes it looks like you have a beard. And sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I have fun at family reunions. Sometimes I fight my cousin. This dude will get sun like the light above him when I spit truth in my verses, but I'm not Bible thumping. Get big like Michael Duncan when I send his body flying like Michael Duncan. Looking like Looking like Mike Tyson punched him when it comes to Starbucks. I hate the coffee, but I like the muffins. Real rap.
Real rap. Real rap. Come on, Deems.
Real rap. Real rap. Illmac. What the heck am I doing here? I'm about to get bodied so hard you should give me a firm chest bump as a souvenir. A penny for my thoughts, well, I'll put my 2 cents here. Your sideburns are too sincere.
So I want to say it like this, man. Carter Deems, he's definitely, I gotta say it. I'm gonna say it. I don't care. Fight me for it. He is the king of double entendres and homophones. You know, I got my 2 cents here. I put your sideburns are nice. That's 2 cents here. You know, he's if you watch all his battles, he's very he takes the words, he can use it 2-3 times in a row, but it's always gonna mean something different. So he's definitely the king of that. Let's go. Let's go, Carter.
A penny for my thoughts. Well, I'll put my 2 cents here. Your sideburns are 2 cents here. I'm about to poop in here.
Talk this shit.
Yeah, so I looked into this too. So there's a video online where Disaster. It's funny because I just dropped the Disaster video and now I got Carter Deems coming up. But on the rooftop there was a fight that went down between Billy Boondocks and Disaster himself. But it was Billy Boondocks. I seen the video. I seen the full clip. I watched both sides. I watched both interviews. I don't want to say, you know, battle rappers fighting. I don't want to, you know, always say that's a good thing, or I don't want to say that's, you know, it's cool for that shit to happen. But, you know, the way Billy Boondocks was talking to Thesaurus and Disaster was like, he wasn't coming at him at a hip hop angle. Like, hey, I look up to you guys. Let's battle. Hey, give me a freestyle battle real quick. But he was kind of really being annoying. So Disaster did snap and take him to the floor. I mean, they did have a little scuffle. Billy Boondocks did get a good hit in before he hit the ground. But the cool thing about all this shit is Disaster and Billy Boondocks at that, I think it was the Drake battle, if not maybe a battle before that. There was a picture of them together. They dapped it up. There was no beef. So they did fight on this day. This happened, you know, a couple of years back. But as of recent, they do have a picture of them together, in peace mode, you know, so there's no beef between them. So it'd be cool to get a battle between Disaster and Billy Boondocks. But yeah, let's keep going.
Stop.
Cats fighting.
Where are we at?
Cats fighting.
A penny for my thoughts, so I put my 2 cents here. Your sideburns are 2 cents here. I'm about to poop in here. Just thought I'd warn you and let you know the deuce is near.
Poop in here, deuce in here. Let's go.
Carter on point for the Bucks. It's like
Hey, this is more quality time.
Secret battle!
So you'll see too, Lush 1 was actually up there during that fight. So you'll see him about midway through the battle-ish that he comes up. He's back in the background, but let's go.
all right. Carter on point for the Bucks. It's like I'm about to shoot a deer. There's a lizard that lives on my couch. That's why I'm moving fear. My favorite color is blue this year. Everything I do is weird. You want to face me hair, but it's gonna get nasty like Rick Rubin's beard.
There you go. Rick Rubin is a music producer. He got a big ass beard, man. So let's go.
I try to fit in at parties and say stuff like, "Hey guys, you want to do some beer?" I let a cat live in my desk at work, and now I need a new career. I'm about to catch a body. It's like I'm about to do a cheer. In my shower, you can catch me with a loofahneer. I'm about to stretch him out, get loose in here, because when the hands go, it's Van Gogh. You lose in here.
Van Gogh cut off the ear. Let's go. Come on, Carter.
I don't know. I'm taking over. Hopping in the driver's seat, you'll see defeat. I use my shoes to steer. I don't care if you keep. I don't care if you keep the Ruger near. If you have your shooters here, you could come armed with an army. And I still take your tanks down like scuba gear. I should have brought my tuba here.
Tanks underwater, take you down.
Hit him in the mouth with that brass. Now we need new veneers. I feel really stupid here. Still, I bring bar after bar for ill. You're gonna see hot rounds. I'm about to cook soup up here.
Bowl of soup.
When Carter hop on stage, his dad jokes come to life. You think I'm gassed up? Well, watch the crowd get bright when I start to cook like an oven light. Gilmore Girls poster, that's what I hug at night. You didn't think my name would spread, but now I'm on a roll like a butter knife. 2% milk, that's all I drink, that's something light. Fluorescent bulbs, those are some thin lights.
Let's go. Something light, some thin lights. Let's
We
go.
about to have fun tonight, but this dude bit off more than he could chew. That's an underbite. I'm not gonna run tonight. To be honest, I expected a tougher fight, because when he spit, it's just like he's starving for attention. That's a hunger strike. This is a weirder matchup than the other guys.
Other guys, the movie.
I walk into a Long John Silver's and make the money fly. I can use all the support I get. Shout out to my upper thighs. I'm pretty sure I forgot a couple of rhymes, but I'll just wing it like a butterfly. If you pop up, you're gonna see that toast. I'll let that butter fly.
Toast, butterfly, butter knife. Let's go.
Round one, it's on the Illmaculate. Let's go.
All right, y'all. You know his name. From Copenhagen to the Golden State. It's Deems. No other battle rapper could know his pain, let alone hold the weight on his shoulder blades. So here's how it's gonna go today. From here on, every line I use on him is a used condom. That's DNA throwaways. Let's go. I guarantee he'll be like, hey, yo.
That don't sound like me.
Hey, yo. Kind of does. Yo. You can't see Deems when I travel. And it's ironic, I love cats because you the one that's going to flee from this bed.
I gotta stop it right there. So if y'all see my interview with Jay Skills'll, y'all already know I am a fan of DNA. DNA's, like I said with Disaster, he's up there. Those two guys are toe-to-toe with, my personal opinion, is the best freestylers in the game. So what he's doing right now, Illmac, he's doing a DNA impression. That's what DNA sound like. So when he said a used condom, these are DNAs or throwaways. These are like, I guess he's just making up bars DNA would probably use against Deems. But that's dope that he actually brought DNA, the battle rapper, into the battle. Let's go.
All right, change of scenes. His name is Deems. Rugged as the Marlboro Man, yet sensitive as Maybelline facial cream. He's every lady's dream. You think Drake can sing? His voice is like angel wings and the halo rings. I'm sorry if I'm on a tangent. I get distracted doing addition. That's ADD. When I think Carter, I think downpours in the crown. You're reigning king. I mean, that's how this matchup came to be. Lux wanted 100K. KOTD wouldn't pay the fee, so naturally the next name that came to me was Carter.
That's funny. So Loaded Lux is like he's been in the game for a minute too, man. Lux is one of those people want to say Mount Rushmore battle raps, man. He's up there. He's the face of it. So besides getting Loaded Lux, he got Carter Deems. He's saying that's the next best in line. That's funny. Let's go.
Plus, he only charged them 80 G's. A pay-per-view percentage, an ATV, 3 music videos. Avo made him free. A beat tape by Jason. And a cat playground he can use as a place to breed safe from fleas. Wow. Yo. All right, yo, that's real shit. That's facts. True story. That's true story. I heard Carter sells rocks. He got homies surrounded by cell blocks. Feds got his phone tapped, so we gotta get his cell block. Shit, I heard he really run the town. He literally sells blocks. Stupid. Look, Plus T-Pain watch his battles with pom-poms, lighting L's. I heard he got crime for clientele. He buys and sells. You be eyeballing grams like your mom's mom is fine as hell.
Eyeballing grams, saying he's eyeballing drugs on the street, but he's eyeballing grams like your mom's mom is fine as hell. Let's go. Come on.
Well, when this shit drop, I know they'll probably think this is Saks Fifth to a thrift shop. I mean, as soon as I spit, he'll rebuttal my shit. Watch, he'll even rebuttal my rebuttals. Sick. Stop. Hey, hey, Enigma, he freestyles so amazingly. I must be the Malaysian League. How I'll get my flips top. Shit with cart skill at doing cart wheels. I'd even get my flips top. Then there should be another bar here, but I can't think of another way to flip top. So, come on.
That's fire.
How do you battle a mixture of God's Trinity, the Star Wars Lost Trilogy, John Kennedy, Saddam's infantry? I almost brought a cat to give you props, literally, and I hope you win, because life is all about the small victories.
Fire. That's fire.
I own a microwave that's the same color as a microwave. That's the same color as light blue. But I don't use it anymore because it electrocuted me and the light's blue. I went to your Facebook page and liked it just so I could go back and unlike you. You want to fight, dude? Well, I'll split his wig like the white shrew. When I bring the heat like Thai food, his face is what I'll punch right through. When I bring this right through, you light like the sun saw sun this nice dude like high noon. I have my share of tough times too. I had a ponytail in high school. I rock the snapback with a hole in the back, and I put my ponytail right through.
Let's go. Come on.
Yes. But I thought it was tight, dude. Hairspray and a scrunchie, I kept it tight, dude. Look, watch season 5 of Reba. That's what I do. Start twitching when I get around girls. That's what my eye do.
What I do. That's
I'm so
my I
dedicated
do.
to the block 2 years ago. I looked the streets in the eye and I said I do.
That's what I'm saying. He flips those words, man.
How many lamps do I own? 10. That's 5 too. I hope you. Facts. I hope you hit a growth spurt and get to 5 too.
5'2". Okay, I get it.
7 is my favorite number in the world, but I kind of like 5 too.
That's what I'm saying. So Carter Deems, he's sitting there hitting. You got the I do's, the I do, the I do's. I owe 10 lamps. That's 5 2s. That's so when you grow, I hope you're 5'2". Then he said something else about 5'2". That's what I'm saying. He'll take the same word and use it 3-4 different times, but you know it's all different meanings. That's crazy, man. Let's go, Carter.
You can't handle my thighs, dude. This heat going straight over his head, that's how the crow fly. Nah, this heat going straight over his head, that's a blow dry. I'm so high, I've always wanted to meet you so high. I know I'm an old guy, but I'm one of the up-and-comers like Joe Nye. I'm so fly that I took this battle in 1 week prep, and I'm not talking about the gun rapper with a bow tie. Yeah, no lie. Smack, I should be the one that's headlining Gnome 5. No, for real. But this dude's pretty awesome too, for real. I've always wanted to give a Gnome 5.
See what I'm saying, man? 5 days prep, and Carter Deems got the room shaking. You know, not to downplay Illmac. Illmac's definitely doing his thing. I think he's more 80% freestyle in this battle versus you know, what he had time to write down and prep for. But Carter Deems 5 days prep, and he came out like this and got the room shaking. Let me break down that Gnome 5. So he said Smack, he should have headlined Gnome 5. Gnome is an event Smack URL host is called Gnome 5 Night of Main Events. That's what it's gonna be. What he's saying about Illmac is I always wanted to give a Gnome 5 because he's short. So that's dope to put Gnome 5 and then Gnome 5, give a Gnome 5. Let's go, Carter. You got Gnome, N-O-M-E from Smack, and then you got Gnome, G-N-O-M-E, of course, like a gnome in the garden. Let's go. Let's go. 5 days prep and the room shaking. Come on, Carter.
I'm so sorry about that.
Oh my God.
I've already hit him in the head with 10 punches and I owe him 5. If you said my cat was 4 years old, he'd look up and say, no, I'm 5.
He's doing it again with the 5.
You better stop, Carter, before you go too far today. I cut fiber out of my diet. I'm down to 2 farts a day. You think Carter play? Well, I love the streets. I'm with that brass. I heart parades. This dude has the same body type as somebody who should be guarding a garden maze. But for real, my entire life is just one awkward phase. You spent one night in jail while I got bars for days.
Fire. Fire. Come on.
Time.
Let's go. Carter stayed delivering that fire, man. Come on.
Sorry. Hey, you don't mind if you listen? He got 13 cats. 13. And he gives them all people names. So his friends get confused, but he don't think it's strange. He be like, hey man, are you coming in these Steven's games? Steven is your brother. Steven is the Siamese, and tomorrow we're playing keep away.
I put this corn in a bag.
DNA.
Frito-Lay.
Carter keeps arms around him in the streets these days. That's PDA. You'll get ripped off the cuff like your genes afraid. It's in your bloodline to be scared. Yeah, your genes afraid. Back to the 17 cats. He remembers all their birthdays, even assigns them personality quirks that weren't there in the first place. He'd be like, that's Mrs. Boots. She's a little moody on Thursdays. In between us girls, someone's having a bad fur day. All right, okay. That's what, yo, no, fuck, come on. Fuck. Yo, there's more to Carter than meets the top layer. You're looking at a top-notch neighbor, golf trainer, scotch drinker, yacht sailor, squash player. So point out anyone you call a hater, and I'll make that bitch sit down. I'm a dog trainer. I'll tell them they suck forever. Like a jawbreaker, cock flavored, flawed nature, but God's greater. I do this for scratch without the crossfader. Yo, you know how this match looks on paper? Like Swamp Gator versus Blonde Skater, Darth Vader versus Park Ranger, Don Draper versus John Mayer. That's a compliment. His songs, bangers. You look like you've never used the mock razor and you're going to prom later. Also a compliment, you age well. Yo, truth be told, he took this as a small favor. I only took this to make our bond greater like a stock trader. So, what do y'all think when you see Carter Deems? Harvard steez, art degrees? No, he harvests peas, commits larcenies, and I'm pretty sure his baby picture was the cover of Carter 3. But look, we got some things in common, Carter. See, we're both pussy lovers. Most battle rappers' style is cookie cutter. My mom was bleeding while baking, somehow a cookie cutter. I'm only jealous because Joe partnered with Carter. What, you want a cookie cutter? Yo, Yo, motherfucker, if I did have a cat, I'd be better at that. I'd pet mine smoother, wouldn't get mine neutered. His cats are used to being fed white tuna. I fed mine grouper. I mean, yo, I heard in high school he was a celeb like Bueller, but 10 times cooler. He would show up in that Lex like Luther, get to class, turn the desk chair around and sit behind the desk like booyah. Soon as the bell rang, he became a sex life tutor, but he was 10 times cooler. Shit, yearbook voted him most likely to pass away, death by cougar.
Yeah, he's freestyling now.
Know this. I salute you like red, white, blue. You're the West Side ruler. Not even the sidekick to Read My Future could have predicted Lil Illmac verse Head Ice Jr. Mice.
Let's go.
Grant 3, Carter Deems, let's go.
That's fire. Come on, Carter.
You must have written those bars in a hotel, cause all you got. You must have written those lines in a hotel, cause all you got is mini bars.
Let's go. You must have wrote those lines in a hotel. All you got is mini bars. Come on.
Carter Deems got 2 mini bars. In my left pocket, that's where 2 pennies are. He's so gassed up when he farts, it sounds exactly like an Indy car. My gun's so mature. My gun's so mature, he wears khaki pants and listens to NPR. My gun's so mature, he works for a marketing firm, NPR.
So that one was a bit of a reach. So NPR, National Public Radio. My gun's so mature, it listens to NPR. And then he had the other line, NPR. That's like a national banking type of thing, marketing. Let's go. That was a reach.
Yeah, they're sleeping on that.
Come on.
Now you gotta like it. Look, by now everybody knows that Mac can spit it, but he's like one of the classiest dudes in battle rap. He could easily school me like academics. Okay. 1 week prep, sorry. True. Yeah. Look, but I'm tired of being humble in battle rap. I only want to rap a minute, so I'll come back. Oh my gosh, I've never done this before.
Come on, Carter.
Look, talk that shit. Look, for real, I'm about to hit him with them steel bars. I don't steal bars, but my bars got punches that'll hit real hard. Nah, I'm just kidding. I can't write those kind of lines, but I do got somebody that got those real bars.
Though, real quick before he even gets into this shit, we need to put Carter Deems and Daylight together. They gotta have a mask on mask battle because Daylight's known for pulling out a mask and switching up personas during the battle. Let's go. Guys, ridiculous. Let's go, Carter.
You can catch me going 90 in the rental. Yes! Not worried about the incidentals. Still, not worried about the incidentals. Still, I get live like Jimmy Kimmel. You think I'm soft, I'll come back the harder way like when Penny dribbled. The heat on, I put this beat on. I'm not talking about an instrumental. I double dare you if you have the guts. I'm a legend at hitting temples.
Guts, Nickelodeon back in the day. Legend of hitting
I would never
temples.
hit you in the temples. I just put that in because it fit in the scheme with shows from Nickelodeon. I tried to fit in Keenan and Kel, all that, but I couldn't figure it out how to throw them in.
That's fire. So he just dropped Nickelodeon bars. He said, I couldn't include Keenan and Kel and all that. I didn't know how to throw them in. But literally, he threw them in there. That's fire. Let's go, Carter.
And I don't even watch Jimmy Kimmel. If he walked in the door right now, I wouldn't even know it's him. And I'm not hard at all. The biggest fears in my life are gluten and too much sodium. That's right. Just kidding, I'm hard as heck. I'm hard as heck. I got small rounds on big rounds. That's a pepperoni pizza, boy.
Come on.
And I'll deliver that heat to your front door like a pizza boy. Last week, the source said I'm the best rapper in the world, and I know Pete's your boy.
Pizza boy, Pete's your boy. Pete is Thesaurus' real name. So, and that's what I'm saying. Illmac came up with Thesaurus back in the day doing those 2-on-2 tournaments. Man, he held his own on his own. Don't get me wrong, but they're definitely big together doing those 2-on-2s. So bring it to the heat to your door like a pizza boy. Something about Pete's your boy, pizza boy. Let's go, Pete Thesaurus. Come on.
Okay, he didn't say that at all. I'm getting really nervous right now, so if you smell any pee, it's your boy.
It's your boy, pizza boy, pizza boy, Pete. It's your boy. Come on, Carter.
Just kidding, I'm not nervous at all. So you can disregard that pee and poopy smell. I'm going old school like Soupy Cells because I'm back on point like King Koopa Shell. You're not back on point. You're like a beluga whale. Beluga whales don't have any points on their back, but they do.
Now I'm on point like a beluga whale. Come on.
Yo, I hope this nerd brought his pocket protector because I'm going for his wallet next. I'll rob this tiny miniature person. That's a Polly Pocket check.
Come on. That's fire.
All I do is pocket checks. And I know y'all don't like pocket checks, but money in my pocket, check. I got so many pocket checks that even my pocket checks got pocket checks. And if I pocket check these pocket checks have more pocket checks.
Let's go.
But now it's time to put them away. I put these pocket checks back in these pocket checks, then I pocket checks, then I pocket these checks back in my pocket. Check.
Let's go. Let me break this one down real quick. So, KOTD is doing this tournament, and I don't think it was this tournament. I think it was last year's tournament where he went up against Clone, and he kind of did the same thing against Clone, where he pulled out pocket checks, but he didn't pull out the chips checks. He pulled out actually checks that he had, handwritten checks that he had in his pocket. So he remixed his own scheme. So that's dope. Let's go, Carter.
I knew it was a terrible idea to take this battle. I could feel a change up in my intuition. Still, I hit him with punch after punch. That's a change up into his chin. You'll feel worse than when I had to get a student loan because of a change up intuition. Every time I walk by a fountain, I throw some change up. I'm intuition.
Let's go. That's what I'm saying, man. Intuition into his chin. Let's go.
I'm about to start cooking like bouillon. Get hotter than Tucson. Your futon is what I put my foot on. Then I poop on. I know I'm new I'm new on, but the kid about to flip hair like Jimmy Neutron. Yeah, that's right. Look. Ill need to cut it out like coupon. Eating sweet treats, that's all my coupon. What I mean is my car eats nothing but Captain Crunch, cause the roof gone. Yeah. Look, punch after punch. I'm about to get my fight on. Left hook, then I throw a right on. I have him walking funny like Monty Python. I don't care if Mac brought the Mac. Mac is what I put my 9 on. I shouldn't have worn this mask. I think I'm allergic to nylon. For real. Blow after blow, I hit him with another punch. If Mac is in it, when I pull it, for real, I should have bought a mask that was hypoallergenic. That's all I got. Time.
Carter's like that, man. You can't sleep on the dude. All right, Ill, bring it home.
Battle me, you know you lost. Yo, fuck. Yo, he said one of his biggest enemies. Hey, he said one of his biggest fears was sodium. He said, I get nervous when trying to direct message you on Twitter. I said, so? DM. So bad. All right, look. Yo, I can't fuck with Carter because his rep's too street. You should just be happy that I let you eat. I mean, after this paycheck, his cats will have wet food treats for the next 2 weeks. I bet your home is a mess. Get control of your pets. As a feminist, Carter thinks strip clubs are as low as it gets and won't even look the Hooters waitress in the eyes as a show of respect. All right, look. I mean, on the bright side, though, his pets gave him closure when he was rejected by the next label owner. Because you have the appeal of a sex tape from Oprah and the physique of a wet table coaster. But let's be honest. You wouldn't have had shit on me in your pull-up days. You look like you're fresh out your mullet phase. Should have shaved. You got the swag of an Umbro fanny pack full of AIDS. Hey, your computer, a whack PC. I hope the user contracts VD. I mean, have you heard his last EP, Stewart from Mad TV? God damn it. It's an ugly, it's an understatement to say that your ugly face is not photogenic. As a kid, when your parents bought picture frames, they probably kept the stock photos in it. Hey, fuck the bullshit. Y'all want to hear some real bars?
Yeah! That was
Cool.
Now he's
Because
written.
this is the last stand. I mean, look what blood sport in the ring. I'm Van Damme. I'll pull up in the black van and put the beats on them. I'm a rap fan. Bars. I'll smoke them like Afghan wax grams. You wouldn't see this pussy pop in a lap dance. Every time you rap, fam, I think cat hands. Okay. Pause.
Cat hand, pause. Let's go.
But just in case you're not certain, it's a scientific fact that a cat owner is a lot worse than a dog person. It's science. I mean, these are the known facts. It's a cold stat. 51% of serial rapists know or have known someone that owns cats. Look it up. Yo, I guess, look it up. Yo, I guess that shit should have been a warning, because Carter was arrested on suspicion of being part of a kiddie porn ring. Slow it down. I said kiddie porn ring. Yo.
So that's one of Conceded's moves right there, man. Conceded is known for doing this the scheme where he'll spit something, wait for the crowd to react, and then he's like, slow it down. I just dissed you, and then spit what he spit again, but it's a different content. So he did DNA. He did now he's doing a little impression of Conceded. Let's go.
He practices every day, any chance he gets to. Even battling his cats like, slow it down, I just hissed you. Copy that. I bet you shit in the same litter box they potty at. And probably act like you're in a relationship with the mommy cat. Like, I made you this nice origami hat. How come you never call me back? You should see the work this cat put in. He says there's not a girl that could do for him what a cat couldn't. He be strutting through the neighborhood, fuck around and get your cat tooken. Shit, his new name should be Bruce Wayne, because he got a cat woman. That's bars. But truth be told, it's sad, because he broke up with the Siamese. Now he's on the rebound. I'm a fan of your weak style, so giving you this ass whooping hurts me. Ow. At Petco, this is a true story. At Petco, they got his face on wanted posters for spray painting cats rule all over the dog enclosures. Yo, I knew you were a worthy match. But when I heard you were a cat burglar, I figured it was purses, cash, or artwork you snatched. But no, He's a cat burglar. He burgles cats. Look, truth be told, so dumb. All right, look, I don't know if you heard his raps, but his tracks are tight. I mean, Carter be remixing classics like way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the cat to match. Chicka, whatever happened to catching a good old-fashioned passionate ass whipping, getting your shoes coat and your cat tooken.
Go ahead, Ill.
Cats rule everything around me. I said, cats rule everything around me. Cream with the honey, got a lot of milk, y'all.
Let's go. That's dope.
But look, all that shit aside, I got a serious question. Be honest, and you'll win a prize. Do you jerk off? Do you? Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Ill-advised. Every time you jerk off, a kitten dies, and you practically committed genocide. Speaking of genocide, I don't believe the stereotype that all Asians eat cats. Genocide. Time.
Let's do this, man. Genocide. Let's go. So there's two things at the last two bars he dropped. So the one about every time you masturbate, a kitten dies. That's actually something Bonnie Godiva said. If you watch the videos, part one of Man versus Females, Carter Deems versus Bonnie Godiva, and Bonnie Godiva dropped the same bar. So she might have bit that from Illmac because this battle came out before that one. But let's keep it moving. So we got the Gen bar. So the genocide, Gen aside. So Gen is another battle rapper that came up at the 106 and Park era. He had a few battles outside of that, but at the time he was known as one of the greatest MCs to do it. But I haven't seen him on stage actually battle one of these guys. So you know, Gen aside, genocide. Let's go. Yeah, so there you go, man. That was Illmac, Carter Deems, 100%. I think this was a dope-ass battle. Like I said, both these guys came in here with maybe 5 to 7 days of prep. You could tell Illmac was spitting a lot of his bars, which, you know, shout out to Illmac, too. He did his thing, man, coming through all 3 rounds. Those are about maybe 5-minute rounds apiece. And then you had Carter Deems. He came with contents, man. He had a little bit of a freestyle in between, but still, he delivered what he came to deliver with, like I said, 5 to 7 days prep, man. So this has been a spotlight video on Carter Deems. I'm not going to do who won, who lost, because with the little bit amount of time that they had to get ready for this battle, I think it's fair just to say this one's for the culture, man. It was a secret battle. It wasn't something that was lined up. I don't know if it was on the card or not, but, you know, these guys came through in the last minute and put that shit together. This was a dope battle, man. Shout out Carter Deems. Shout out to Illmac, man. This has been another episode of Bar Breakdown, where we break down the bars. You can catch me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm also on CASHAPP if you want to hit me up and help out with the channel a little bit. It's all Bar Breakdown. Let's go. I'll catch you on another episode. Actually, the next episode, we're going to start reaching into the underground, man. So this is going to be a real exciting next 12 episodes. So let's go.